back in there.
Yeah, I mean, cry a little. I get it. It's a big day for you. You just came out the womb, but don't make it a big thing.
Bro, it's not like it's his birthday or something. Like,
yeah,
for real.
I mean, like, look at your mom. Look what your mom just went through, and you're already making it about you. This is a bad sign. You got to nip it in the bud.
You're raising a narcissist.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't do it.
Yeah,
okay, stop.
Yeah. I'll help you punch your baby.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, first question, doc. So how hard can I bop him? Is it gonna be bad for him? I just give him a little one. How hard would you bop him, doc? And then you still gotta keep him protected, you know.
All right, let's roll in, motherfuckers.
All right, fine.
You punch him hard enough that.
Oh my God.
No.
We're lollygagging this shit, man.
Yeah.
You on some hogwash today?
Nigga run up in my crib, leaving with a.
Oh.
Yeah. Nigga run up in my crib, I leave out with 100 down. Aiming at his head, at his chest. He ain't coming now. He ain't coming now. Come around, come and see what.
This is an old version. My fault.
Old.
We can't do it like that. Round 2.
Hey.
Round 2.
Yeah. Nigga run up in my crib, leaving with a. Yeah. Look. Nigga run up in my crib, I leave out with 100 down. Aiming at his head, at his chest. He ain't coming now. He ain't coming now. Come around, come and see what we doing. We making noise around town. Hey, it's getting crazy. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling this one. Hey, what do you say? Hey, I remember better days. We was kids running wild, bloody to my knee, but I still got a smile. I've been working through a lot of shit. I had my ups and downs. I'ma be a thug once the sun goes round. Go until the sun goes down. Yeah, until the sun goes down. Yeah, till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Till the sun goes down. Yeah, I remember better days. Yeah, I've been stuck in my ways. Yeah, this don't feel like a phase. I remember better days. I remember better days. Okay, I've been Benny Hannes and I'm very honest. I can make you think I'm richer. I can tell you about it. I've been working through a lot of shit, but that ain't worth the drama. A lot of niggas out here popping shit, but they ain't worth the comma. I can tell you about it. Welcome to the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of discussion. We got the boys in the building.
Yes,
Hope
sir.
you're watching this, like and subscribe. It's
ding,
episode 82, episode 81 on the way. And we got Kai Creations in the building. We got To Keep It Real in the building. And we got MT in the cut. Rizzy the Great on the ones and twos. And on the Who Is Who's, man. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
What's the word? We just got back from the desert. Afghanistan. That was a vibe.
Oh yeah.
That was a vibe.
Pass the vibe check. Ding.
Yeah. We came back different.
Yeah.
We went out there as boys. We came back as men.
Oh.
I said it out there, and I'll say it again here. Boy, was that different, man. I think it's for sure the best content that these viewers have seen from us thus far, or will have seen from us thus far. Yeah. We're gonna keep topping our shit. But yeah, I was gonna say ever, but then it's like, well, you're never gonna do anything better than that. We're gonna keep upping it. But man, that was something different, man. We really shot a mini movie out there, and boy, has it been a pleasure to edit, bro. I had a session this morning. I canceled it because I was up to like 1 something. Bro, we were up. We're editing the shit, watching it back. I look at the time. I'm like, bro, it's 12:30 already. I gotta be up at 6. Bro, he leaves. I'm like, I'm about to go to bed. I didn't. I'm still doing this shit till like 1:30. It's 2 by the time I go to bed. I wake up at 6. I thought about it, put the 10-minute timer on, shot a text like, yeah, dog, I'm under the weather. Can't make it today. Went back to bed, woke up, and got back to this shit, and then tried to get my car smog checked and failed. But it was so much fun, man. How'd y'all like being in the desert, man? Shooting some guns.
Bro, I realized that I could go to the army and be a sniper, bro, because my accuracy is on par, son.
Ooh.
They're gonna see it. So
boys
they're gonna see
to
it.
man.
Remember when Sakeem used to tell the truth?
Huh?
Yeah, bro.
Now you over here lying
That's how
and shit.
you changed from the desert, bro.
Yeah, you switched up, bro.
Double down.
Yeah, we are
Double
definitely. I'm so excited for them to see what we put together. I'm so excited for us to make more of that type of content. I feel like vlog shit is our fucking bag, bro.
Yeah.
Charge Go was in his bag. Saki was in his bag. Tor, everyone is fucking in their bag, bro. It wasn't like. It was just great, man. I feel like everyone's gonna love it. Shout out to
it was extremely exhilarating. Like I've never done that in my life. to just go somewhere and just, especially a place like Afghanistan. It was so beautiful.
That shit was wild.
Bro, it just
Thank you
felt
for showing
so
us
freeing.
around, by the way.
Yeah, no problem, man. Sorry we didn't get to the opioid fields yet, but
It's fine.
next time, man. Next time. But
I could have been out there all day, bro.
yo,
Shooting guns.
I was sad to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
I was extremely sad to leave, but
We're for sure gonna be back.
Let
Hell
me
yeah.
tell you where I went after that place.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I had two people surprise me, and they didn't tell me for a whole month like where we were going. I should have figured it out, and it was the Laker game. The Laker game against the Pelicans,
Lucky
where
dog.
Matt Ryan hits the 3-pointer to go into
Ooh,
overtime.
that was a
Crazy,
good game.
right?
That's a good game.
Yeah.
Behind the backboard.
Bro, it was crazy. So I get to the game, we're watching, we're having a blast. Now they're up a certain amount of points, or they're up 3 points.
Yep.
LeBron takes the 3, he misses. There's
Yup.
like 3 seconds.
Librick.
There's like 7 seconds left. And then, all right, we're going to get one more shot off. They get the shot off, and the homie Omar, he's like,
Fuck
bro,
Omar.
Bro, they're not going to make it. Let's just go. Let's just go. They're not going to make it. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Don't ever
Wow.
And I was like,
fucking count out
no.
Come on.
Let's stay. Let's at least watch the shot go up.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's 1.6 seconds left. Jack, why don't you just wait a second?
Yeah.
Literally a second.
Yeah.
But
you paid
then-
for the ticket. What you doing?
After LeBron shot it, we dipped.
Beat the traffic.
Bro.
Beat the traffic.
Bro,
I would have never talked to him again.
Wow.
I'm so embarrassed to be an Los Angeles Lakers fan because of that moment in my life.
Wow.
It crushed me. Like after being at the stadium, everybody cheering, everybody rooting.
Right.
The Staples Center is completely packed. You don't
Yeah.
even see like empty seats in there.
Mhm.
And you get this atmosphere from everybody hoping that they're going to win, and then we left. And then I have to watch this bullshit on Twitter.
And
I'm
they're
so
in
fucking
overtime
hurt.
while y'all are in the car driving away.
Bruh, I'm so fucking annoyed. And they didn't even have like the people with the Kobe shirts around the street.
You know,
That hurt me even more.
I once had an experience kind of similar to that, I'll be honest, and I'll reveal it here. One time we went, it was last year, when the Lakers were trash all year, and we go to the game, and LeBron has probably his best game of the season, right? But unfortunately, during that time, there was some drinks going on. I get into a little argument with, my partner in crime who I'm with. So we end up kind of arguing the entire time LeBron's getting buckets, not really paying attention at all. We patch things up. By the end of the game, we're all good and stuff. But we're both very aware that we fucked off the entire game. We look up, this guy's got 40. Then we go to where we're going after. And then probably similar to you, everyone's like, man, you guys got the best game of the year. Did you see it? We're all, yeah, man, bro. You should have felt the building, bro. The arena was electric. Man, when Bron hit that last 3, bruh. Yeah, we fucked
It's
it
crazy. If you were arguing in public like that and LeBron's going
up. It was so loud, no one else was
No,
noticing
exactly.
us.
That's the main thing.
We were
I
in
was
our
just like,
own world of fuckery.
bro, that ruined my day. Because I had such a blast with you guys, especially shooting guns. And honestly, working on the aim was probably my favorite thing. I got
It's not easy
Bro,
to
it was
shoot
way
guns,
too hard,
bro.
bro. It was so windy outside.
Yeah, the wind was
It
definitely
was
a factor.
crazy.
The next day, we were looking at the gun videos, and I was like, oh, okay. I recognized the things that I was doing wrong, because my dumb ass is like, oh, the aim's good before I shoot, but right when I click it,
It's that
it's
trigger.
horrible.
Oh, yeah,
But I was
yeah,
making the point in the car on the way back, like, people think they're just going to be a good shooter just because. Even Alvy was like, oh, I got to take them boys to the range. Fam, like, you need to work on. It's like just
Yeah.
saying you're going to be nice at basketball. I'm going to be a great shooter.
Yeah.
You've never picked up a ball in your life. Like, but then you think about all the guys that are doing these shootouts and drive-by shootings and all this, like, gang-related activity.
Right.
You wonder why there's so many fucking misses. Why it's always innocent bystanders getting shot and stuff.
Man.
Bro, it's not easy to do. Imagine, you got JC and Sakib out there, haven't shot a bunch, focused, locked in, waiting to shoot, shooting the shit, and especially JC, mad inaccurate. But
Miss.
imagine the guys that are one hand in the cams. They're one hand in that bitch, sideways with the shit. Bah, 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 bah. Bro,
It doesn't make sense.
It's no surprise why they miss so many shots.
Yeah.
And then you look at the cops. You rarely hear about the cops busting out rounds, missing every shot.
At all.
That don't really happen, bro. They really train at that shit. So if you don't train to shoot, you're not gonna be accurate, bro. It just is what it is.
Yeah, you were really nice.
Thank
You
you,
were
bro.
really nice because you don't. How often have you been to the range? How many times can you count on your hand?
Nah. I've been a lot more when I was younger. But with my since I got the glizzy, I've only been with it 3 times, 4 times maybe.
Because you guys did the best for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause
I was surprised you were just clearly better than Charge Go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's for
clearly.
sure. Like you hit the stool a few times. Like you hit the you actually hit a target. Let's say that.
Yeah.
You hit some
That-
shit.
I had 2 targets,
Bro,
bitch.
but-
Get it right. Get it right.
Bro, Charge was getting so frustrated. Like his ass just want to be shooting at the mountainside and shit. Somewhere where he knows he'll hit, he's shooting at the dirt. Like we walking up to check the
can see
target.
it.
We just hear random pop in the bed. We're like, yo, he's just shooting at the little mountain ridge. Like,
The
all right,
rocks
bro.
and shit.
Something you can hit, bro.
I think that was the best part too. Like versus let's say like firing line, right?
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
like what is it? Gun range. You're inside. You're with other people. You can't
Yeah,
really just
very
fire off
controlled.
extendos and just
Yeah.
You can't be
magged up
bullshitting.
and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's way more
Exactly.
fun. You get the Jeep outside, outdoor. Just being outside in the great open and just being able to shoot in the air if you want to. Just it was way more fun. The freedom of it.
You know what's
was way
crazy?
better.
When the first shot went off, the one that you took,
Loud.
bro, it scared the crap out of me, and it made me like it got me a little uncomfortable. But as the day went on, and then I got some shots off, that's when I was like,
But-
okay,
Yeah.
Also, we didn't have any ear protection at that point. So as soon as we shot it, you just heard, because y'all knew I was going to shoot it, but we had no ear protection.
Forgot
Just
about
one
it,
quick
honestly.
shot. As soon as the shot went off,
White
it was
noise.
like, yeah, everyone got a little quiet, and I knew, like, it's loud. That hurt
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Everyone's ears were just rung right now. We need that ear protection. But, man, that was fun.
You know who? I was talking to a friend, and she told me that her sister, she was actually in Las Vegas in the desert,
Uh-huh.
and people were shooting in the desert, and they were hitting this tank that was next to them that was highly flammable, and they had to because it was just random motherfuckers just shooting shit.
Yeah, that's why you want to get away from everybody.
Yeah. So I was just like, damn, that's not the way to do it, because you really should just go to Afghanistan to go
You
shoot.
get where we was at. But
Yeah.
that's why you got to get an off-roader so you can really get away from people. Had we brought one of our cars, we would have had to stop at the entrance like everyone else. And
And
hell
walk.
nah.
Oh yeah.
No, that's why everyone just be posted by the entrance because they don't got that off-roaders.
That's smart. That's smart. We gotta definitely do
Yeah.
that.
Now, guys, I don't want to dampen the pod, but we do need to get serious as far as a big RIP to Takeoff.
Yeah.
That is a bummer, matter of fact. Very sad news. The Takeoff shit, that hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. That was really off guard. It's always off guard when something like that happens. What day of the week was it? Was it a Wednesday, Tuesday?
I really don't
Let's say
know, David,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Either way, y'all have probably heard the news. Takeoff was unfortunately slain in Houston during a dice game that got out of hand. Some people are saying it was friendly fire. Academics did a whole breakdown. Academics went full detective mode.
Yeah.
And people have something to say about that, which is interesting. Oh, I thought that was Melvin for some reason.
Oh no, I'm serious about that clap. Good job.
Yeah,
academics.
okay, good. I want to get into that after, but first, just honestly, big RIP. I mean, I get, like, obviously, I feel like it's easy to become desensitized because we've seen so many rappers pass. Like, P&B was last month. Someone else's month before that. Young and Ace died this year. Like, there's just been so many deaths. But, I mean, I just feel like you got to give respect, like, for what the Migos have meant. And we all were watching the Migos. Who said I was left out bad and bougie? You said I left out bad? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like, they have
yeah,
so many
yeah.
iconic culture moments. And they really have been the culture for a long time. So it just sucks, bro. It's a bummer. I don't know how to feel sometimes because, like, I feel you were talking about, like, how your day kind of goes on the same. And because it's different from, like, you know, when it doesn't matter. Point is, what were you about to say?
Because it's like, once I found out, it's like I don't have like an initial reaction, but once you hear more about the story and how he's like the innocent bystander, it wasn't supposed to go down like that, and it's like, bro, that's where it sucks, because it's like I bet this wasn't planned. It's not like you were beefing with anybody, and then that happens, and it's cool to learn so much about the person after they pass away, and it's sad. You know, because there's so many things I didn't know. I did not know Takeoff was Quavo's uncle. I mean, nephew.
Oh, wow.
I think
Oh, you don't listen
first
to
one.
rap, though. That's why.
Yeah, what?
'Cause you don't listen.
Well, it's like I just consume the art, and it's like, you know, you don't take time to get to know people. Like, for example, the ones that truly hurt is because you take the time to get to know them. Like, when Kobe passes away, that one hit me. I had to go sit down and sit in the car alone and maybe drink a brew or some shit.
Yeah.
But especially when it's an artist that maybe I'm not like that deep into their life story,
Right.
it's not, it doesn't hit me as hard. But until like some other people explain certain like tell me more about it, like a homie was telling me how it was Takeoff's idea to start the Migos. and the rapping in threes. I don't know how credible it is, but it's something like, you know, the
triplet.
the triplets.
A lot of people wasn't doing it at the time that they started it, and they made it like a more mainstream sound. But it's rapping and triplets been there though. But when I first heard the news, I almost didn't believe it. I thought it was like some bullshit. I was like, what? Takeoff? Like, you know, that's one of the higher level, you know what I'm saying, dudes who's supposed to always be around
and they
security.
was tapped in with Jay Prince, bro. You're supposed to be mad safe when you rolling with the mob.
And that's really what made me sad, is like really hearing how the story unfolded. Because it wasn't like, okay, so they weren't in the hood per se, but they were around hood people. So it's like, damn, that's sad. Like, you know what I mean? You're out in Houston, you don't have your security. Usually 9 times out of 10 you have your security, and you're out there, and that's sad. You feel me? You're supposed to be secured by the people you're there with, which is Jay Prince and his crew. And it ends up being either one of them or one of your own guys. Like, that's sad. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't even the one arguing. Like, it was Quavo type shit, you know? Quavo gets sucker punched, but you end up getting killed. Like, all of that. And then the fact that Takeoff was really the most chill dude, like, probably ever. You know what I mean? Like, he never was beefing with nobody. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, all that just hurts. Like,
and so many people got good things to say about him, bro. Like, Wack was saying that it was his favorite Mio and how he just done so much and how he was just such a team player to them. But apparently, I honestly didn't watch his last Drink Champs interview, but they were saying he was about to really unload. Like, a lot of people were saying, bro, he had so much more he was gonna do that people hadn't seen yet. So that's a real bummer. Hopefully, you know, we'll be able to enjoy some of that work. I mean, I'm sure he has a lot cooped off somewhere that we can still be able to enjoy and just kind of celebrate him.
Have they caught the killer?
They going to.
Yeah, they should.
Academics done already did the whole thing. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? He had a whole live stream breaking down every single angle, sees one dude's face. He's like, put on the Instagram up. Chat, find his Instagram right now. He going up and pulling up the Instagrams of everybody, showing all the different angles. He's saying, look at this foot. See how his foot changes right there? So he's turning this way. Yep. He was breaking down every single detail and really investigating, and actually got to a conclusion of this is the guy that did it.
I thought it was beautiful. You know what I mean? I thought it was him using his platform in the best way that he could. And then the clips that I saw, like, when I first saw that Ak was on the case, I was like, or I read like a comment. It was like, oh, Ak already solved it. I was like, oh, I got to find this.
Right.
So when I started watching the videos from there, and he already had like 2 or 3 streams, actually. It was a lot of streams. He had different outfits on and shit. And when I first started watching him, it didn't seem like he was mad, right? Because he was just so determined to figure out what the fuck was going on. Like, it wasn't until like maybe like 2 or 3 hours, let's say, until like one of the other streams, he started getting emotional. And he started getting emotional when he was like, no, don't tell me that was Quavo. Like, that was Quavo's brother that shot him. Don't tell me that was like one of their guys that shot him. And you could see him really like slowing down. He had to take a pause. He's breathing. And this is like already after he had already been working up to get to that point. And I was like, this is the best way that was the best light I've ever seen academics in. Because I'm just like, bro, like, a lot of times, you know, you hear some rap shit, you go report on it, you make some money off of it. You could tell it really hurt him. He was like, nah, fuck that. He's like, he dead ass was like, chat, find that. Oh, her, the girl with the devil horns, find her. any slight hat, S symbol on it, who got the satchel, he was on every single detail, bro. And I was like, this is what we need. You know, this is the honesty that we need from everybody. And he had a point. He had a rant. He was like, bro, a lot of y'all niggas are hypocrites. Like, y'all pick and choose who y'all want to care about when they die. Like, do y'all want to be for justice or do y'all want to be for chaos? Like, which one is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was just great point.
What you think about the people saying he on Fed like time doing that?
Bro, that shit's so whack, because it's like all this stuff is on the internet. All this stuff is being recorded. All these people posted stories. All these people where you saw everybody gathering together, and everybody has cell phones.
Right.
We're in a completely different age.
Right.
Like, if you see Tupac and Biggie get shot, were there camera phones back then? So it's like, you're not going to be able to figure out those types of cases without the power of the internet. And people calling him a snitch, bro, it's right in front of you.
Yeah, so you think, like, what do you think the feds are doing? Like, the actual police. Like, are you guys stupid?
Shit.
This motherfucker academics did what all of us could have done if we just really took the time. What do you think the police, whose actual job it is to stop crime and fight? And it's on their heads now, too, bro. It's a public-ass thing like this in a public space around hella females and hella people that weren't street people.
Exactly.
They're obviously going to be filming, bro. You can't do no shit like that around people that aren't with that type of activity. Of course it's going to be put everywhere, bro. You're on camera walking away. Everyone's on camera in that room. Bro, you need to worry about the police. If academics did this, that means the police probably did that.
Yeah.
Right? How do you solve a crime from your bedroom, probably with no shorts on, just on the internet? Like, yeah, that's not fed, bro. It's not like he went out of his way to go outside, really start investigating shit.
Yeah. If he was truly fed, he'd probably get the cameras from the place that it happened.
And that's what the actual police have. You dumbass motherfuckers on the internet.
He's literally utilizing the tools that every single one of us have.
Yeah.
And people are getting upset at him for that. People are calling him a snitch or a fed. This is an icon that died.
Exactly.
Right? So wouldn't you guys want to know who the killer is instead of being quiet about it?
If y'all saying RIP and then calling Ack a fed, why don't you get a stick and go to Houston and start looking, bro? Because like if you say you feel bad that this dude just got killed unnecessarily, then the dude that's saying, all right, we're going to find the motherfucker who did this shit so that y'all can either get back or get the police on him, whatever, either one. And now y'all say, oh, you fed, man, you shouldn't have done that. Then fine, you go get a stick and get your little street justice on, since you're so invested, Mr. Internet Keyboard bitch.
Yeah. I mean, this is the best because we condemn Ack for, the whole Chirac thing, but this is him using the platform.
He wasn't making no jokes.
Way. So, yeah,
he wasn't giving no nicknames. He wasn't saying Mr. Grim Reaper. Yeah. None of that shit. He didn't give dude a nickname except for White Hat when he was trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
But props to Ack, man. I think only the lesser-minded people are having an issue with that.
He went like so into detail. He even just he was looking at Quavo's shoes. He was looking at the other
angle of the shoes, like, where he's facing.
Did he get punched? Is he punching? Like these are questions that people have. Like all of us had. And we're getting upset at the guy that gave us the answers.
Right.
Or you know what? I never looked at the video that closely, of course, until watching him break it down that closely. You watch the video, happens so fast, you're like, oh, man, that's sad.
Because I wasn't even trying to.
He's taking it frame by frame. You know what I mean? Like, no, it was crazy. I was okay, I'm glad he did it. Because I for sure
wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't have solved it.
I
wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm glad he did it because I'm thinking, like, how a detective, because he was on detective mode. He was full on detective mode. I was like, damn, okay. Like, that was cool.
Props to Ack. He did that shit. But what was so now that obviously this unfortunate situation, you think Offset and Quavo were ever rekindled?
I think so, for sure. This got to bring them together.
I'd hope so. My only thing is, like, the things they were beefing over, like Quavo did allude to Offset smashing on Saweetie. So I don't know, like a family member smashing on your ex, it might still linger. Like, it's kind of hard. Yeah. I get that there's that now this happened, you'd hope they come together. And I hope so too, but that's the only thing. I could see you saying, like, I doesn't mean I trust you just because we both lost someone we care about.
You just said it. I was gonna just go into the aspect of trust. It's just like
that's the thing.
Like, yeah, trust could be built up again, but it's still gonna be in the back of your head, Yeah. But I hope for real, because this is something I feel like they need each other, especially especially with like Quavo being there and being the guy that's like, oh, he's the one who got into the argument. Like, imagine what the fuck he's going through.
Bro, and he's going through hell right now.
You know Offset got to reach out.
Bro, and it's so nasty. I seen on Snapchat the day he passed, who's to blame for Takeoff? And then they have the picture of Quavo and stuff. Like, bro, y'all so nasty. Like, people like that, it's like they're like soulless. Like, who's the person that's really editing that thumbnail and making the title and saying, yeah, let that title fly? Bro, it's the same day. Motherfuckers is nasty, bro. Really soulless individuals. Huh?
Did you click on it?
Nah.
Oh, okay,
nah.
Okay.
I wasn't even in the mood for that shit. Because also with Snapchat, they're not actually showing you shit. They just do that clickbaity shit. Nah, I didn't even click on it. I felt weird. I mean, I'll be honest. I watched the video of Quavo over Takeoff, and even that I thought, like, it's just nasty that this video is out, but, everyone's going to watch it. I watched it once.
You can't blame the people for
I blame the people
recording.
Oh, you don't blame them for recording?
Because think about it. We all have the fucking phones. It's not like a conglomerate of people. Somebody is gonna get the video out there. I know it's not right to have somebody dying that's recorded, but I feel like
why do you not have any issue with the people recording it then? If you feel like you just said it's wrong.
I just feel like you can't get super mad at the people for recording because they have the tool to do it, and it's like
So if someone shoots you, you shouldn't be mad at them for shooting you because they have the tool to do it. Like, that's it. I feel like it is definitely a morality issue when I get before the lead up, but when you see a guy laying dead on the ground bleeding, isn't that what we're talking about? That's what we're talking about. That video, you pulling out your phone. Yeah, everyone has the tool to do it, but you are taking the phone out of your pocket saying, let me capture this so I can send it to someone, get my little 15 seconds off when no one even cares who recorded it. That shit is nasty to me. Personally, I think that shit is foul.
I think if you're recording beforehand and then the shit goes off, I mean, that's fine. You were recording beforehand.
I can
shit
see
goes
that.
off. But like if you see a dead body over there, and you
starts,
record it,
and then you start it. Okay,
and I think the issue is the predatory nature of I'm gonna do that and then sell it to TMZ immediately.
Exactly.
And then the day he died, you see him laying on the ground. Like that's the part that's bad. Like, and it's like okay, the back to the blame part, right? It's like who do you blame? You blame the shooter. Like same thing with PNB. It's like PNB walking around. You blame PNB because he had the chain on. That's a dumb move.
You can't blame
where
the girl.
he's at. You know, it's not the smartest thing. But what about the motherfucker that pulled the trigger? Like
ultimately,
we can't forget that somebody pulled the trigger and took another life. Like you want to blame Jay Prince? You could probably say I have an argument for that. But the person who shot him is the person who killed him. Like what are we talking about? Blame him because he took a life. Regardless, like that shit's crazy. You can't blame Quavo. He didn't shoot nobody.
Yeah,
and Quavo, that's the thing. People were saying, Quavo started getting his pockets broke, got an attitude with the wrong one and whatever. But even when you see the video, bro, Quavo, you just know you can predict that something like that's going to happen, especially if it was, in fact, someone from the Migos that they were with. You can't really blame Quavo for that. I mean, at that point, you got to blame every decision they made throughout the entire night. You know, like it's just we're backtracking too far at that point. There's no point of trying to put blame on somebody. It's just an unfortunate situation, and he wasn't even the target. So it really is like you're right. You blame the shooter.
Well,
bad aim, man.
Well, R.I.P. to Takeoff.
Exactly. R.I.P.
And
fly high, brother.
That one's a tough one, man.
That shit's sad.
And on to more exciting, better, brighter news.
All right, well,
let's get it. Let's get them back on and get the shades back on.
Oh, the hoodies on, man.
Yeah, so what's the order? What is it? I'm
a
certified lover boy.
Can you do something for me?
Yeah. That's the worst.
Can you sit up on me?
So what is it? It's certified lover boy, but honestly, never mind. Her loss. We're on it, boys. We're on it.
I had not heard. Did you come up with that?
No, hell no.
Okay, so that's kind of good. Drizzy.
Yep.
What up, Drizzy?
Let's talk to him.
We got to really try to switch gears here, bro. I can't lie. That shit changed my vibe. But now we really got to talk about Drizzy, because Drizzy had me hyped before we started the pod.
He had you twerking.
I was doing something.
Yeah, you was on the pole and shit.
Yeah, let's just play one of the songs.
I was moving the hips. I had the hips moving for sure, bro.
Oh, you got to play the best one.
What you thinking about? Nah, I don't want to get copyrighted. But what you thinking about this? What you thinking about the album, bro? Be honest, because you were trying to hate, and then I feel like you couldn't even hate.
Yeah, okay. I'll say the album's good. It's not mid. It's not great. It's not perfection. It's not fire, flame.
Snapping.
It's good. It's a good album.
Yeah,
Drizzy snapped.
Yeah,
every song. 21 wasn't missing.
Everything I've heard so far, that shit's fire, bro.
Bro.
I feel like I could download the whole album.
Yeah, bro. Because, like, dog, we finally got what we wanted. This nigga Drake just rapping. He did some singing. Chill out, bro.
Oh.
Drake, man, he's smoking beats, bro. He was smoking beats, dog. He brought that shit. 21, can you do something for me?
Yeah,
I like the little sus bars here and there. Come on, man.
And then he flipped it to
bro,
the 24.
I feel like he knew that he was going to do that. He knew he was going to come off a little weird. And then
a few times.
When the beat changed, he's like, I'm about to go off. And then he does. And that shit was fire. What was the T.I. song line that you were talking about?
I forgot what he said.
Yeah,
he said, crib is not a B&B, nah, it's just a CMB. Man, he was killing it.
Okay, but you know what? Honestly, I expected the album to be more of major distribution. You know that song?
Yeah.
And like that was like
that
was the
amazing.
best produced beat. Or no, I don't know say
That
best
shit
produced
was
beat.
hard.
That was the hardest produced beat on the album. I was expecting to be more of that.
Bro.
I did like some of the experimental stuff, like what would you have 3 a.m. and
I have not heard those last two.
But that's 21 Savage on his Drake bag. So it's kind of like that underwater. That's what I was saying.
I think we did hear that one.
So
okay.
that one was cool. There was a lot of other ones that I was like, that was pretty good. That was going through it. But I just think on a content level wise, I don't see myself replaying that album that much. I see myself replaying the Smino album more. I'm saying me. It's my opinion.
Okay.
Smino album, bro. I don't want to hear this
over Drake
nothing
album
about that shit.
Yes, honestly.
Hell no.
Really?
If it had more major distributions on it, I'll be like, okay, I feel like they accomplished their job. It was a great Drake and 21 collab, but I just wanted more of those type bangers, I guess. You know what I mean?
Bro,
to
you'll
Smino
never
album,
be happy with nothing Drake does.
None of them sound like major distribution.
Well, no, it's not a banger like that, but I could see myself playing like the first 8. So, okay, not matinee, but like the first 8 or 9 songs off the Smino album, I could play like over and over and over and over and over, which is good enough for me. Versus like I'm only gonna pick maybe 2, 3, 4 songs from the Drake project.
Oh my
God.
So as a album, as a project, I'm saying, it's good. It did its job, but I just don't
like
Drake,
bro.
Shit.
I really at this point think you just don't like Drake.
No, I love Drake.
Cause like, bro, no, but imagine like every album I put out, say like every project, you just don't like it. Like I've done like 4 different albums, and each one you're like, yeah, it's cool, but it's just not hitting. Like eventually, when are you going to like an album from Drake?
Okay.
When is the last album you liked from Drake?
Take Care.
Yeah, love Take Care. Nothing
See, like
you
don't like Drake.
I like everything up until what was it? Well, okay. Certified Lover.
Like
I didn't like. Okay, I just didn't like Certified Lover Boy. I didn't really listen to views like that.
Or Scorpion.
So that's another one.
I think
You're just not a Drake
Scorpion. Yeah, that's why. Like he didn't listen to Scorpion.
I didn't listen to it like all the way through. I didn't give it a good listen all the way through. But like I think really from Certified Lover Boy is when I was like, fuck this nigga.
See, this
and that's really it though. And then you had Honestly Nevermind, which was ass. And then you have this. I'm like, okay, this is good. So
This was dope,
I'm not really hating.
This explains a lot, bro. This explains a lot. Well, you're tripping, but Drake was letting loose on his album.
Yeah,
All right, let's talk about the
bro,
disses. Where we started
Hold on,
with.
before the disses, I feel like Drake's album was so good, he is entitled to anti-Semitic remarks or even Islamophobic remarks.
Hold
That
on,
was
let
a
me make sure everything's
beast.
all right with this. Hold up. Nas, you okay? Oh, we're podcasting. No, baby. Bye.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Sorry. What were you saying?
Never mind. It's already gone.
My bad,
It's
yeah,
gone, bro.
sorry.
It's gone. Okay, so the disses, right? Drake had a few names, or he didn't even say names. He just had disses because he don't be name dropping like that. Which one do you guys want to start off with? So
you surprised me.
all right,
I'm a little out the loop because I
right.
only heard the rest of the album today.
Let's do an easy one. Let's do The Munch.
Hey,
Mrs.
you thought I was
Ice
feeling you?
Spice. Mrs. Ice Spice. So what he said she attend trying to rap is good on mute.
Ooh.
And as we know, Drake flew her out when she started popping off with the Ice Spice shit.
Is Drake a munch though?
I don't think he's a munch. I
A
think
nigga
he
is
just,
a munch. Yeah, he's a eater. Yeah, he eat my shit for lunch.
Joe Budden.
I got the Joe Budden clip from you. I like that song.
Nah, he did the other way. He was like, "You thought I was feeling you? That bitch is the throat." Yeah,
Did
you gotta
he say
do
that?
Nah, imagine that'd be crazy. No.
Okay.
But she responded. She said, "Shit, at least I'm a 10."
See, no, that doesn't work.
What? Out of everybody, all the other disses, they're all taking it to heart. She's like, "Man, that ain't too bad. He dissed my rap stuff. At least I'm a 10." It shows where mentality.
Sounds like he's very serious about her artistry. Like, tell that nigga Drake, yeah, his music trash, but he good looking. He gonna be like, at least I'm good looking. All right, Mom, they said I'm good looking.
Always fun to positive.
The raps, nah, they didn't fuck with him, but they're not gonna sign me. But I don't know.
Crazy.
Man.
So
Well,
Drake bag Ice Spice. It's officially confirmed.
Easily. That's too easy.
But why you got to diss her like that though? Your
Drake
music
is
trash,
Drake,
shorty. We made better music with the headboard.
Is he lying?
I've never heard her songs. I'ma
The
keep
one
it
that you
stat.
heard?
The Munch and the
I only
SpongeBob
know it
song.
from Joe Budden.
Oh.
I never heard that shit.
You didn't even hear her singing.
Nah, I just know you thought I was feeling you. I like that.
Another one of Drake's victims is YK Osiris. You got to read this one.
YK still down bad. Pray for YK Osiris. Okay. What happened to that nigga claiming OVO? We traded him.
Ooh.
Is there another? Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. What happened to nigga claiming OVO? We traded him,
That was the one.
and he got a
then-
whole OVO tattoo on him,
Bro,
huh?
he got the owl and the timepiece. Like, what's up with you,
Bro,
dog?
but that's crazy because YK was just crying on live, talking about how nobody fuck with him anymore, how he want to end this shit. He's stressing, how he ain't made money off music in forever.
Yeah.
And then he was also saying, oh, Drake don't even fuck with me no more. And Drake done let him know. Drake taking shots on this album.
You know
man.
what? No, that's Drake's fault. Fuck Drake for that. Because that's what Drake do. He's a leech. All right.
He was getting clout from YK.
He finds people, sucks up all the energy, and throws them to the fucking side.
Sucks the soul out of
He
him?
had YK Osiris around and over there playing games, betting, having fun, having do dances
Got
and
him
shit.
singing for him.
Had him singing and shit. Dude gets a tattoo, he's gone.
So you say that he's the leech when they're trying to hop on him for clout?
Exactly.
No.
Get
Hey,
on
man,
him.
so
Nah,
who's
stop it.
truly the leech? Why did
Nah.
Ice Spice take the trip down? Why did she take the airplane? It's a
Nah,
free
bro.
ride.
Don't-
She didn't have to. She got her own money.
That's only Ice Spice shit. Nah,
Ice
nah.
Spice. Okay, YK Osiris showed up at his house
Uh-huh.
and started recording himself.
Uh-huh.
Ain't that a clout monster?
What about Isla McConan?
Yes.
Who's that?
Exactly. All right.
Yeah. Isla McConan got fed to the wolves.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know who that is, but that doesn't sound fun.
All right. Who is next up on the chopping block for Aubrey?
The tennis star herself.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy.
The one
Serena?
that got away.
For real.
I feel like that's the one that got away.
I
after
feel like
Rihanna.
but being real though, I feel like Serena would beat Drake's ass if they fought.
Oh,
I think she'd fuck him up.
Hell yeah.
No doubt. And
Have you seen those shoulders?
Bro, and he tore his meniscus and shit. I think he tore his Achilles at one point.
I feel like she could beat our asses even if we take steroids.
I might be able to get
all
it.
3 of us at the same time. She taking us.
If her and I are kickboxing, bro, I'll fuck her knees up.
We can have guns. All she needed is tennis racket.
Bro, that's how you know she a big dog. But I'm over here trying to like argue. Like, no, I'm pretty sure this is how I get her. Tactically, like I think I'd start with the legs, slow her down a little bit. But yeah, nah, she whoop his ass. But all right, so what do you say about Serena?
Okay, sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no, boo. It is coming. It is like you coming for sushi. We might pop up on him at will like Suzuki, Kawasaki, sushi, sake. The money grow on trees like shiitake.
Mushrooms don't go on trees, bro. You tripping, Drizzy? Man. Mushrooms go on the ground, dog.
Bro, why you just, like that?
Yo, why is he just coming after him like that?
Low key, yeah, I had to do some research, and I found that Serena's husband is a white man who doesn't look particularly threatening. So I was a little surprised Drake saying they might have beef
Drake is
with
a
him.
white man that doesn't look particularly threatening.
Oh, wow.
Bro, you know he's a co-founder of Reddit?
Drake?
No, her man.
Oh,
her
shit.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know if he beefing with Drake like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's he might have that bag on him. Maybe Drake's a little jealous. Maybe he got a little bit more money than Drake.
Maybe.
So it could be something like that. So this is what he responded. He said, the reason I stay winning is because this is a Serena Williams' husband.
Hubby.
Alexis Ohanian.
His name's Alexis?
Yeah, that's what it says.
All right, I'll be dissing him too. You left me for a dude named Alexis? Get the fuck out of here. You're right. You're right. You left Aubrey for Alexis? You like dudes with girl names. What, Tori next?
No, stop. All right, it's spelled with a Y, bro. It's with a Y. It's with a Y.
Too far.
All right, so he tweeted the reason.
Drake got me sending shots.
The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and my daughter.
I'm the best at doing my wife, not you.
Cool answer.
Yeah, I can't hate on the response. I'll be honest. I was ready to clown. Now I hear it back. I'm like, you know what? That's a really like wholesome, solid answer. Like, makes sense.
You can't do my wife like me.
Yeah.
I think he said a few other things.
But I feel like he know that Drake probably he's packing a little more than him.
Drake is a certified.
Because otherwise he probably would have said a lot more. Like, I heard you wouldn't have blah, 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 blah. But nah, he couldn't go there.
He wrote some other shit, too, on Twitter.
What'd he say?
It's cliche, but life changed when I became a husband plus papa. It's made me 100 times better as a man and a businessman. In Serena Williams, I found a partner I knew I would never outgrow, who would always motivate me to be greater. And in 776, I found partners plus team who do the same.
See, so now I found issue. I feel like, all right, so say you're in his shoes. You got your wifey. Nigga she used to be with, this is you in a song. You make that first post, cool. But, like, I would feel a little goofy. Like, she over in the bed or whatever. I'm sitting there writing out this whole thing. Like, I got to post something on Twitter. And it's just a whole thing about how you've become a stronger businessman and all this shit. Because this nigga dissed you. The one thing was cool. Leave it at that and keep it moving. She gonna see you at the table fucking typing on your phone. Hold up. I'm writing a little post about how I've grown so much as a businessman and I love my family and I love all you guys. So you're doing all this because of this nigga?
All he had to do was just tweet, check my pockets.
Right, bro. Exactly. Like, you founded Reddit, bro. Like, you can't then have a whole paragraph about how you love your life and how you've done so much, bro.
He got another paragraph.
Oh, shit.
I'm grateful. Everything I've accomplished.
I'm grateful. Everything I've accomplished. Shut the fuck up. Drizzy said 2 lines, and you talking about your accomplishments now and how grateful you are for life.
Drizzy had a whole stanza for him.
He's a married man, all right? He's not worried about none of that shit.
Apparently he is.
Drake over here is a certified lover boy, still crying about all the women that broke his heart. He be flying them out, but they still be taking advantage of him. I don't think bro is worried, all right? As a married man, I ain't worried about the dude. I'm probably laughing with Serena like, hey, remember you fucked Drake that couple times and you dated him? Like, that was a joke, right?
You're laughing like that, and then I'm sitting here, then you're over there on your phone for the next 30 minutes. Hold up. I got to edit this. Does that ring right? Does that... accomplishment. Typo. Like, come on, bro. Like, you should have left it at that. Be happy. Yeah. But when you keep responding, and now there's another paragraph we're in for, now I start to be like, all right, this nigga he was pacing around the house like, this motherfucker, Serena. Let me see your phone real quick. You haven't been talking to him, right? Why did you call me a groupie? Did you tell him I'm a groupie?
Probably, yeah.
Like, come on now.
Touch him a little bit.
He said, I'm grateful. Everything I accomplished before those hard convos in 2020 is irrelevant to me compared to the work
Those
Junior
hard convos.
will see me doing now. Oh.
Now you talking about your kid. No, he's talking about his son.
Oh, I thought Junior was Drake.
Right. No, he got no bars. He's talking about his kids and shit. Like, come on, bro. Leave your kids out of this.
He said creating one multi-billion-dollar company and seeding 35 plus
He got no
more
swag, bro.
taught me a lot. Now we're going to scale that using software plus empathy.
Honey buns. That's just too much, bro.
Bro.
Check your pockets. Leave
Slight,
it at that.
The slight flex, a multi-billion-dollar company,
Bro, but like
dog?
all of that is followed by this rant about how great your family is and how you have a partner in crime that you'll grow with together and how you want your son to be proud of you. Shut the fuck up with all that
he's
shit.
flexing something that Drake cannot attain.
Drake has a beautiful baby boy and a beautiful baby mama.
But he doesn't have the love of his life.
You don't think he's a little in love with her?
Huh?
You don't think he's a little in love with her?
Why do you think he was trying to hide him?
Just because he said baby mama fluke, but I love her for who she is? What's the last part? You're holding on to the fluke part. Think about I love her for who she is.
He for sure would have hit her with the hot sauce if you knew about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I seen the text
He for sure would
messages.
have hit her with the hot sauce.
But it's not about that. See, that's not what true love
Drake
is.
still hasn't found love. He went from certified lover boy, honestly never mind, and it's her loss. And that's because she broke up with him.
But bro, see, had he gone with that bag, but that's the thing, he got no swag.
Bro.
Because had he gone with that would have been cool. Like, I got something you ain't never had. Now, you might have once had her, but I have her as my wife. I got a kid with her. I'm playing tennis with her every morning. I got a multi-billion-dollar company. Holla at me when you multi-million. I told you I'm going to let a ring on you like Virginia Williams.
Ooh.
They too in their feelings. I'm too resilient. Come on, bro. But he didn't have no sauce for him, bro. He talking about his family life. And
He's not a rapper.
Playing soccer with
He's
the
a white
kids.
dude.
And I play baseball with Junior every morning. That's what it's about. We have ham and potatoes every morning and sit like a family. Shut up with all that shit. You sound like you might not fuck with your family now. Now I'm starting to question because you're going so far to make it like y'all been fighting, haven't you?
You trying to convince us to
Man.
fuck with your family?
Yeah. You trying to convince us.
It's
You
not-
trying to convince us more than Drake tried to convince us he liked his son.
Man, it's not the internet killing the nuclear family. It's Rizzy the Great, man.
I'm in this
You see
bitch.
that? You see that?
At your front, special delivery at your front door.
He flexed his business, his wife, and his kids.
He flexes business like
quick
10
question.
years later.
How do y'all feel 21 did on the album? Talk to me.
21. Couldn't you do something for me? He was doing something for me. He was doing a lot for me.
I like the singing stuff, man. The
He had the
one that
love
we
one.
heard.
The love one.
That one is-
I'm trying to remember the name of it.
He got sexy with it. I like that.
I
Was
like
it Pimpin'
that one,
Pussies
too.
or was it? No, it wasn't the name. of it.
Okay.
21 Savage, like, I don't think everybody's expectations for him was high. Everybody already knew that he was going to be solid.
No, I think
That was-
exactly.
that was the
exactly.
thing. It's
But I feel
like-
like so they were kind of high, just but in terms of like he's the type where it's like he's not going to disappoint. It's like if they're snapping, if Drizzy's rapping, 21's gonna know what to do. Like he's gonna, all right, got it. Like I got this one because he doesn't miss like that. You know, he has this formula. And if he's already on a snapper, the beat's rocking. 21 gonna deliver, bro. When he come on, everyone just vibing. You ain't even worried about it.
Bro, you know what's crazy? 21 got all these gun bars, but he's from London, so he should have way more knife bars, bro.
Okay.
He should have way more knife
He
bars.
from the ATL.
Bars
Don't
about acid and
disrespect
shit.
young 21. Don't disrespect him. All right, any more disses?
Oh, yeah.
He got more
the main
disses
one,
than
the
Scott
main
Disick.
one.
Oh yeah, hold on. The main disc.
The main
Dun,
dish.
dun, dun.
The Smollett herself.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, Miss Bigfoot. Is that body shaming?
No.
Okay.
She got big ass feet.
Probably.
Shit. Yeah.
Don't mind me, boys. Just letting the guns out. It's
Woo.
nothing. It's nothing.
Flex on him one
Oh
time.
God.
Flex on him.
I gotta find the Meg one. Sorry, that's the only one.
Don't be sorry.
Bro,
be
I'm
better.
sorry. Oh, okay. I love saying this one. This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's a stallion.
Ooh. wee. All right. He knows that's some wordplay. Lie about getting shots in the booty, but she's a stallion because she got the booty of a horse. But who do we know as the stallion? Miss Megan Smollett, the stallion. And lying about getting shot, Megan lied about getting shot by Tory the Prince Lanez.
Damn.
I got another one.
What?
He said some more shit about her.
Oh, okay.
Shorty say she graduated. She ain't learned enough. Play your album track 1. K, I heard enough.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be about
Was that
Meg.
directed at her? That could be anybody.
Nah, let's say it's Meg.
Let's just assume it's Meg. Let's assume it's Meg. It would
That's
be
a
on,
boy.
right on point. Right on point. Man, what do we think about this, man?
He's standing up for his Canadians, man.
Yes,
His
sir.
People from Toronto.
And here's the thing.
Shout out to Tory Lanez, man.
And I'll be real, bro. I don't think Drizzy's saying it if he ain't got the Carfax behind it. I don't think he just get out on a limb because he stays silent. He popped in Tory Lanez live, dipped right out when Tory Lanez announced that Drake was in the building. He said, "Oh shit, I ain't getting in this one." It circulated in the industry. Niggas know what it is, and Drizzy knows what it is.
I think Drake is clout chasing.
Why?
I really don't have a. I'm just bullshitting, bro. Honestly,
I like what he was doing though.
Yeah.
And didn't he say something about she don't know the joke or something? Or is that someone else?
I can't find that one.
They had a thing like she don't know that she the joke or some shit like that. And apparently, academics was going in on this. The word around the industry that everyone jokes about is you give her half a glass of Hennessy and you're gonna be making a mini me. Yeah, you're gonna be putting that thing in her. That's
you
what
have the tweets to Drake or from Meg. My fault.
Oh yeah,
I have those tweets.
Oh yeah, okay. Megan
Yeah.
responded.
All right. I know I'm very popular, but y'all gotta stop attaching weak ass conspiracy theories in bars to my name. LOL. N-words or hoes. Never ever address me or at me with the facts or receipts. I'm a clout bitch. Keep sucking my pussy.
Ew, don't
That's
ever tell me to suck your
disgusting.
pussy.
And don't talk about Drake like that ever.
Yeah.
Like, are you crazy? Are you actually out of your fucking mind?
Yeah.
It was one thing lying about getting shot. It was one thing being a thought. It was one thing playing our nigga the baby like that, fucking Tory and him. It was one thing going in that interview and lying like you wasn't beefing with Tory that night. But you gonna speak on the Canadian like that? On the boy?
All right, what do you say to the people?
I say fuck you, Meg.
It's the
Don't
delusion,
you ever
bro.
fucking talk about the boy like that. You
Bro.
understand what he's done for the game?
It's the delusion that you, yeah, don't get me wrong, you have clout, but
Yeah.
you to be on the level of Drake's clout,
Yeah.
you retarded? Like, or what? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, bruh.
Not even close.
Like-
your days are numbered, shorty. Your days are numbered. And I don't never speak bad about Meg. I never do. But
Ever.
today I'm gonna have to finally speak negatively about her.
Okay,
Bro,
so what do you say
you
about
got
the
more.
people that feel that Drake did that unprovoked? He just throwing shit out to the wind because he knew it was gonna stick.
She is a thief. You're a thief, my nigga.
I will say this. Drake is a marketing genius. So
I think he killed it, bro.
Yeah.
And he's with the times. He's speaking on the culture, and he doesn't like lying in the industry, bro. He doesn't like it. He's
Okay,
here to
Drake's
clear
fraud.
up the industry. Drake doesn't support lying, and doesn't support lying on his Canadian brothers. Shout out to the 6.
Drake is a fraud.
Why? Why is he a fraud?
Yeah,
His whole life he's an actor, bro.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, we're all actors. We're all
So is
playing
Leonardo
roles.
Yeah.
DiCaprio, and we
Yeah,
love
I mean,
him.
I don't know. I mean, it's just,
Why you just hold him up to be on that
Drake
pedestal,
hit
be an
Rihanna,
actor, when
hit
you an actor
Serena.
yourself?
Drake hit everybody in the game, and Meg gonna talk to him like that?
Oh, she's not done.
He probably hit more girls than he got hits in the game. Are you shitting me?
I don't think she said anything else. He about to add on some bullshit.
No, she did. And she said,
This is not an apology. She gonna get more bars.
oh yeah, easy call. So, and when and when the motherfucker facts come out, remember, and y'all whole ass favorite rappers that stood behind a N-word that shot a female.
Oh, of course she used the caps.
capitalized it.
Don't do the caps on us, Megan.
Okay, stop using my shooting for clout, bitch ass N-words. Since when
You
the
used your
fuck-
shooting for clout. You got all those fucking awards based off that shooting. Oh my goodness, Megan. Megan, you owe Doug Crawford a fucking apology for all this bullshit you've been on. And now you talk to Doug, rip apart her contract.
Do it on the podcast. Do it on the really
That
good
actually
podcast.
would help,
You
bro.
gotta-
That actually, yeah. Doug,
Yeah.
come on the podcast. Come on the podcast, air out. You said she's an alcoholic.
Yep.
We want you to stand on it and tell us about it and give us the Carfax. And that she fucked the whole industry. I don't know that to be true.
I don't know that either.
It's
but
true. Go ahead, bro.
since when the fuck is it cool to joke about a woman getting shot?
It's
when
always
she
been
did
cool. If Drizzy does it, it's cool. What don't you get about that? Niggas weren't singing like that till Drizzy did it, bro. Niggas weren't coming all soft like that, pause, till Drizzy did it, okay? No one was even calling Toronto the 6. I don't even think people knew what Toronto was.
I still
Dead
don't.
ass.
Why do they call it the 6?
He don't know.
The 416.
Oh,
That's the area code, the 818-416.
And how you just leave one number? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The
Fraud.
6 is really Atlanta, but it don't matter, bro.
fraud.
Okay, you N-words, especially rap N-words, are lame.
And she's racist. What's with this N-word this,
Yeah,
N-word
with
that
the
shit,
hard
Bro,
ER,
like,
bro.
I can't even read this.
Shut your ass up.
Ready to boycott bout shoes and clothes, but dog pile on black women.
Oh my
on
god!
A black,
Don't
no, no,
say black women one more
We're
fucking
not
time.
even sure that you're a woman. We can't assume your gender, you dumbass
Your name's
transphobic
Stallion,
motherfucker. I'm on her fucking head for this shit, bro. I can't have this. The grap game can't have this type of stuff. People are going to start thinking it's okay. Do you know what the mob is, miss? I'm from Houston. I'm not even sure she's from Houston. Because if you're from Houston, you don't speak on someone that's with the mob ties. How does that song go? I got ties. I don't know.
I got ties.
Fuck it. You know how to fucking go.
I don't listen to
Order
that.
some help.
Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dog pile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her.
The whole industry was dogpiling on
Was
it.
it abuse or did you get shot? Let's be very specific.
Yeah.
And I heard you were
Very
abusing
specific.
him, and he's much smaller than you.
Because it looked like, exactly, it seemed like you were the type to abuse him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
I would never walk to a hospital with a bullet hole in my chest, but I got abused. Like, come on now.
Yo,
No, I
the-
got shot, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. He abused me with the gun.
That's not domestic violence.
Yo, next time Travis Scott has a music festival in Houston, I hope Meg goes to it.
Oh, come on, bro.
You on that H3
Too
H3
far.
type
Too
time.
Too far, bro. Too
Wow. Wow. We don't co-sign any of that stuff, bro. Why are you being so rude to Meg?
Hey, man.
Give her a fair shot,
Turn
bro.
these cameras off so we can
Tori-
really
Tori
talk
gave
about
her a
it.
fair shot.
Give her a fair shot.
He said dance, didn't he? He
Yeah,
said
he
dance.
dance,
If
dance,
you
dance.
didn't dance well enough, that's on you.
Shit.
Follow directions and no one gets hurt. Anyways, don't disrespect Jersey.
Bro, this is the
Six
best
God.
Drake album that has came out
Exactly.
in the last 2 albums.
And she didn't even mention that, by the way. She didn't give any praise, didn't give him any love, didn't give him his flowers.
She was just so triggered.
Yeah, that one line is all you took from the album, the masterpiece.
Exactly. I know you listened to the rest of it. I bet. Yo, that's crazy because this came so far down, and then it's like you're listening to all the tracks. Like, yo, this guy's the goat.
She was fucking with the album. She's like, he the
see
best.
this I spiced, man. I don't like that bitch anyway. And then next thing you know, dun dun dun. So you think
That's
Party's
crazy.
gonna have anything to say about this, or he's gonna just suck some?
Oh,
Bro, he's gonna be
man.
very silent. He's not gonna say shit.
Bro.
Yeah, it's Drake. You know he tried to.
Man,
you know
what
he
are you
tried to
gonna
have a
say?
song with
I
him.
think that nigga went quiet once it got revealed that she was fucking the baby right before Tory,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Party was beefing with the baby on Twitter without knowing that shit. Imagine you got smoked with a dude because your girl wasn't fucking with him online, and you jumping in the mix. Then like 6 months later, you like, wait, you was fucking that nigga?
You had me out here looking stupid.
And that nigga is so fly, he didn't even throw it in my face, but he's probably smirking. That's why he said, "You must not know about me." He thought he was on some gang. You thought he was on some like street shit. No, he said, "You must not know I gave her this big old the baby D." There you go. They got out
Baby
there. Got out
wiener.
there. Baby wiener.
The baby weeder.
Don't hit her with the baby wiener.
Bro, the baby's back, bro. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. He did say, "You must
Detective.
not know about me." Yo, you get that motherfucking
You
DJ
must not
Academics
know about
brain.
this D. That's what I should have said the first time.
Oh man, so the baby is back in the game. On to other news about somebody else who was out of the game, Mr. Kyrie Irving.
Oh.
Kyrie Irving has been suspended from the Brooklyn Nets for a total of 5 games
I didn't
with
see.
an additional fine of $500,000. Well, it's not a fine. He's forced to donate.
Yes. So
I didn't
let's
see anything
break,
wrong with that.
Let's break
No,
this.
I'm just playing. Go ahead. Keep going.
So
Break it
well,
down.
here's where it all starts. This man decided to post a movie. I forgot what the movie's called.
Yahweh.
Hebrews.
Oh, Yahweh.
No, it's
really?
not what it
His
was.
name
I
is
don't know.
Yahweh,
No,
right?
no,
That's what
I'm
he
just
said. He
kidding.
said some shit like that.
Hebrews to Negroes.
Oh, Hebrews to Negroes, which
Hebrews.
apparently has anti-Semitic views. I haven't watched it, so I can't really comment as far as that goes. But it seems to be understood that it has a lot of anti-Semitic views,
So-
and I would say that it might be media spin on that. But he admitted that there's a lot of things on there that he knows are incorrect. What's up?
Some of the things in that movie is like they kind of act like the Holocaust was not real. There wasn't
Oh.
enough people in Europe at the time. Like certain
Okay.
things. So those are the
Good
anti-Semitic.
insight. Okay.
Yeah. But then this is also like one of those documentaries where they're talking about how black people are like
The real Israelites.
the real Israelites, the chosen people, and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so he posted that up. I guess at some point he also posted Alex Jones, his whatever he put out.
About his secret societies
Yeah,
back in the
In
day.
America, yeah.
Yeah, and so he had posted that, and he posted this one. So then immediately Josai, owner of the Nets, comes out, says, "We don't really fuck with this type of stuff, this type of rhetoric." And then you have Steve. Basically, everyone's like, "Yeah, we don't fuck with that." The NBA comes out. He gets in front of reporters, gets into an argument with them. He's very ridiculous when he argues. Like, he wants to be the smartest guy in the room, but you're also sitting here trying to say that you didn't promote it just because you posted it. I can post it. I can put it there. My friend, if I said, I'll give you $50 to post up my album, is that not promotion? If you say, I'll post your album for free, is that not then free promotion because you're posting it on your platform? Now we're arguing semantics. No, now we're arguing diction. This is pretty clear dictionary definition of promotion, and we're having a stupid argument. So he's very hostile with the media, going back and forth, storms out and whatnot, going at it, saying,
questions.
y'all are just trying to stir up a narrative and get your little 15 minutes of fame. Okay, bro. So he wouldn't back down on it, was standing up for it, whatever.
One of the big things is about him. They asked him about his is he like anti-Semitic? And he really wouldn't,
this is
or
the
his
second
beliefs.
Second one. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
After that, so they don't suspend him. And a lot of people are getting on him. Days go by. Nothing happens to him. People are getting on him like, dang, they should have done this. They blew it. They made themselves look really bad. The league looks bad. So then him and the Nets, they matched. They both put up $500,000 to donate to, I forgot what the cause is, but it's for whatever.
The defamation of like
defamation of something.
Defamation of anti-Semitism or something.
Yeah, okay.
Like
And
the Anti-Semitic League or something.
Yeah. And so apparently they were kind of they were like, we don't even know if we want this shit from him because he hasn't even like apologized and none of that. So now they have him doing that. So it's like the Nets are just trying to figure shit out. They have so much drama over there. They just fired their coach. Let's not forget. And they're about to hire
out of here
Ime Udoka, who has a whole nother scandal about him.
Let's go.
So they're saying, we would have liked for him to have apologized. They get him out in front of the media again and then take it away. It was a lot more of the same.
Yeah, so this was one of the big things about this story is that, he got questioned about like him being anti-Semitic or his beliefs being anti-Semitic, and he never really answered it. Like, I'm not anti-Semitic. They gave him a lot of opportunity to do that, but it's kind of sad to see that, like,
he's throwing his fucking career away.
Like, I understand the guy's getting paid millions of dollars and all these different types of things. You're posting a video on your page, your platform. That's the part that kind of sucks. It's like you really have to scrub your actual self when you're a public figure, because I feel like Kyrie, he believes a lot of these things that he's saying. I feel like he believes obviously he believes everything he's saying.
Here's his problem though. He keeps saying, I'll take accountability for posting it, and some of the stuff on there is not true, but I posted it and I know my people, and then he starts trying to get an attitude with them, get mad at them. Y'all don't say this when it comes to my people and what's been done to my people and any of that stuff. Like, bro, you just keep dodging the question, bro. They keep asking, like, so do you apologize for taking or for putting up the post? I'll take accountability. Some of the stuff in it isn't true. Bro, that's not answering the question. We know some of it isn't true. So why don't you just say, it was a hurtful thing to post because the things in it weren't true, like I've already admitted to. But instead, he would lightly touch on that, then just start talking about the things that have happened to his people and how people don't care about that. I'm like, bro,
but it's kind of whack. If the reporters are here to get sports out of you, it's like you're going into my life of Twitter and looking at certain things. That's the part that's ass. It's like, yo, come here to talk about my game. Come here to talk about 40 mil, the basketball. We gotta promote
the sport.
You can't make that shit political. I don't understand why it's being made so political, honestly, on Kyrie Irving's standpoint. No, okay, let me restart. I'm not even trying to make that point. My point is, I feel like people are so caught up in Kyrie and then going back to the other antics of him saying the earth is flat.
Always off-court antics with that dude.
It's like, are we still paying attention to what is being said and then what is being done? Because I think this started really from Kanye West. And he saw what happened with Kanye and then decided to...
he wanted to be Kanye so bad.
To repost that shit, right? He reposted it. Everybody labels him. Labels again. We always gonna bring the labels, right? They label him an anti-Semite. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, he's damn near about to lose his job because of what he didn't say, which is an apology.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, and then he's forced to pay $500,000, which then kind of goes back to Kanye's original point of there are people who are controlling my people. Mm-hmm. So, are we not looking at the repercussions and what's going on with Kyrie and saying, wait a minute, the fact that people have control over this man's life to say, nah, you're gonna sit on that fucking bench until you say something. Yeah. We don't have an issue with that.
Oh yeah, it's called an employer.
I mean, it's an employer, but I'm saying, but we're still like we're just kind of still breezing over the issue like of what they're actually still trying to bring up. Like, is that there's people who have like you sign your name, cool. And you're able to do so much. You're able to fill up these stadiums night after night. You give your body on the line. You put your family, everything on the line.
And get 40 million.
But the second you step out of line, the second you say anything that goes against our agenda, because the NBA isn't opposed to promoting agendas. They could promote a woke leftist agenda. They're not going to promote anything else besides that.
No
which is fine. Which is fine for the company, right? Enes Kanter lost his job because he called out LeBron in the NBA for what was going on in China. He does not have a job anymore. So you can say whatever you want. If you want to kneel with Cap, you can kneel with Cap. But if you want to say anything else outside of what we want you to say, you're done. Y'all don't see an issue with that?
Not if it's like hateful speech. I feel like regardless, if someone posted someone that had racist stuff for black people, how do you think the league would react? A white dude, who's a white guy in the league? Tyler Hero, he want to post some racist shit about black people. They're gonna come extra hard because they want to be so woke. Yeah, you're also gonna lose your job, bro. If I go to any employer, if I have Asian employers and I say something disrespectful about Asians, yeah, they might say, take this week off. We're gonna discuss your occupancy here, your employment or whatever.
about
And the
Howard
funny thing is, okay, are you saying something?
Donald Sterling.
Are you saying Donald? He
They got his ass out of there.
Yeah,
his
because
ass out.
Donald Sterling, he didn't get that team back.
No,
Not
they
at
forced
all.
him to sell.
Yeah. And
Same thing with the Suns owner. He
and-
just got caught saying nigga a bunch of times. They forced him to sell, bro. It's just, if you're in any position making millions of dollars, yeah, you can't say hateful speech. You can't be racist. Can't be anti-Semitic. Can't be
But he
homophobic.
did-
What
didn't-
speech did he say? What speech did he say?
He
That's
promoted something that had anti-Semitism
What
in
speech
it.
did
but
he say?
He did it. That's the thing.
I didn't say he gave a speech. I just said he promoted something that had anti-Semitism in it. Is that a problem or is it not a problem?
Now, and then the point is, I haven't seen the documentary. I want to say 99% of the people who are commenting and talking about this shit haven't seen the documentary.
But he already agreed.
I want to watch. He agreed because he has to apologize because everybody's down his fucking throat about
because
it.
he didn't.
He
agree.
didn't want to apologize.
Nah,
at
but
first.
he agreed that there is stuff in it that's not true. He said, yeah, but it's not about that. I care about the other parts of that film, which is fine, but you posted something that has stuff that you also have. That's why if he just stood up and said, watch the documentary, you don't know until you see it. It's not what y'all think it is. They're making it out to be. Then I would have said, maybe we're tripping. Maybe they're tripping. Maybe we need to look at it. But when he's up there saying, I understand there's stuff in there that's not true. I get it. I already know there's stuff in there that's just, it's not accurate, but I care about he's not like, he already admitted that. So I'm like, all right, bro. So yeah, you shouldn't have posted it then if you understood that the Holocaust did happen or whatever the shit that isn't true in there that's disrespectful to Jews. If you acknowledge it, then it is what it is.
I think his point was, or him on talking to the reporters, was intellectually lazy. I don't think he had like a full argument ready to go.
I feel like he never does, bro.
Yeah,
I've never seen him have a full, well thought out argument where he actually schools somebody, bro. It's just that he's the one with the louder microphone, so he gets to just talk and mouth off and get all butthurt and then go to the next question. But he never actually intellectually outsmarts someone or out communicates someone to a way that visualizes his point and why it makes more sense than the questions being asked. Never that, bro. He always just makes himself look like a kid, bro. It's like he's a spoiled rich kid who gets to just talk back to their parents and never can assume or can never take accountability of being wrong or doing something wrong. He just keeps pivoting and saying different stuff. Then he just blames them. Oh, you guys just want a story. Bro, what are you talking about? Now we're arguing what promotion means.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this whole thing, I feel like we need to make our own leagues. We need to make, as black people, since we're the main people participating in this shit, we need our own shit, honestly. Because what we're seeing right now is bug breaking on a world scale, on world level.
He did have to grab his ankles.
He for sure had to grab his ankles. Same thing with Kanye. That's bug breaking. Oh, okay. We're gonna take. That's what they used to do back in the slave days. We're gonna take the strongest slave, right? Everybody respects him because he's the biggest one. We're gonna bend him over and we're gonna fuck him in the ass. I'm not joking. That is funny, right?
But for real, the way you said it.
But no, we're gonna fuck him in the ass. So now you're gonna be like, oh, that's your tough guy. Oh yeah, your tough guy got fucked in the ass. So you, as slaves walking around, always you can't have respect like that. You feel me? Like that was a mental tactic, or I think that was a tactic that they used to psychologically fuck people up, or fuck slaves up. You feel me?
Yeah,
which is still played out on an actual live scale, man.
Nah.
But honestly, the Kanye shit, that one was a little too wild. Like everything that he was saying, I understand that he's trying to open people's eyes and everything, but you were not the right person to elaborate on these things. Because the way that you were explaining it, you're saying it in such a general way. That's not gonna get to everybody. That's the part that's like,
bro,
okay,
Kyrie's
bro, you're saying all these things that it's just not it's not sounding right the way you're trying to explain
Kyrie has
it.
just become such a moron, bro. Like he cares about everything but basketball, dog. Like if I'm KD, I'm like, nigga, I asked for a trade this summer, and this is the shit you do. And it's funny, we all predicted the Nets were gonna be the most drama-filled team having those two guys on the squad, and then it's like they are so crazy that we all predicted it ahead of time and then got utterly surprised over and over and over again. Like, wow. So Kyrie's not playing because, he's taking weeks off just because no one knows. Okay, fine. He's taking off time because of COVID. Okay. He says they don't need a coach, that they'll be the coach. Okay, fine. That's cool. He's calling the media all pawns. Okay. That's awesome. Like, every fucking step of the way, this guy does some weird bullshit that just distracts from basketball, bro. I just wonder if Big Mama was around, what this shit would really look like. Yeah. If Kyrie would still be on that bullshit. I think Kobe would actually have disassociated himself from Kyrie by now, because Kobe loved the work, loved winning rings. He's talking to him when he has the 3-1 comeback. He's calling Kobe like, yo, everything you said worked. What's Kobe going to say when you're doing all this bullshit, keeping yourself off the floor?
Okay, but what about the person that says, okay, let's go back to the Kyrie vaccine thing, right? Now, everybody doesn't really care about COVID. Nobody's really worried about it. You're not really forced to have no vaccine.
Kobe's a hooper. He would have gotten it.
But at the time, it was like, we go, fuck Kyrie. Kyrie's speaking out against it. He's speaking out about what the NBA wanted people to do as an entire program. Like, no, you got to get the vaccine.
NBA was cool
but now that, okay, even the White House was like, everybody got to get vaccine. Everybody got to get vaccine.
NBA.
Everybody was worried about the shit. Oh, you're right.
It wasn't the NBA. It was the city that he lives in. Everyone had to deal with that shit. The people that really wanted to hoop, Andrew Wiggins wasn't fucking with it, wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to put certain shit in my body. They said, bro, we're trying to win a championship. This is our jobs, and this is what we all base our lives on doing. Like, this is our fucking prize that we're going to have for the rest of our lives. But that's the thing. Like, I don't want to get into, like, the whole COVID conversation, but his main objective just has not been basketball. He's made it very clear. He's continuously said it, and he doesn't prioritize that over him doing all this bullshit and making himself look like a clown, and everyone looks at him like a clown, bro. I don't know how KD deals with it. I know why James couldn't deal with it. They had a super team, and that nigga said, I'm out this bitch. This nigga's burning sage in the locker room. Like, I don't want to play basketball.
I think this last one, I can't really say it because, like, he was on there saying, let's talk about basketball. Let's talk about basketball. Dude kept bringing it up. Now you posting that, I can say, okay, maybe that you promote, he was promoting that. If you post that, you're promoting it. You promoting that, right? I can't really say, you're not focused on basketball, because you could do that. You could promote and post whatever you want to post.
You know what's going to come of it. Which is why a lot of guys, they're like, LeBron, think about how careful he has to be, the most scrutinized player in the world. He has to be so careful. And it's not that hard to not post stuff that has anti-Semitism in it. Because, to be honest, bro, I don't want to brag about myself. I want to try to be humble. I don't want to flex. But I've actually never posted anything that promoted anti-Semitism. Isn't that crazy? 24 years later. Have you? Maybe in your younger years. No, I'm just like, I don't like, it's just not that hard to not post something that has that shit in it, even if it's close to it.
But if it's something that somebody else made, like if he
I didn't say you make it, you're just posting it.
Let's say who wrote The Art of War?
Sun Tzu.
This dude used to kill fucking babies and families, right?
Right.
But we'll still take the good parts out of it, right? So Kyrie Irving, he said that he says that certain things he doesn't agree with, but there's certain things that he does believe in. Just like in Sun Tzu, Art of War, it's like there's certain parts of the book that you can take and decipher for yourself and have your own beliefs to it. Even though that this person would rape and pillage villages.
And I think you're right. I think you're right about that. But first of all, he didn't even mention that in the first time. He was just combative, saying I didn't promote it. But the second time, he did kind of allude to that he knows that there's parts in there that aren't true. So that's why the only thing that you're missing in that is the apology. Like, you're right. Posting it was irresponsible because there's clearly hurtful anti-Semitic things in it. But the parts that I gravitated to is the fact that black people were the original Israelites, and that's so technically I am Semitic. Those are my beliefs, but I understand how it hurt people or how it's not appropriate to put this on my social media. And at the end of the day, I don't actually give a fuck. But if you're talking to the media, you're a multimillionaire. That is probably what you want to say. I apologize. I understand how this could be hurtful because realistically,
I don't think he understood it at the moment when he was being combative.
Nah, this is the second time he goes in front of the media. That's when he mentions it. The second time after you already donated $500,000. I think if he doesn't understand it, you're probably right. He doesn't. Why does he not understand by now? Like, he's already acknowledged parts of it aren't true, but he's purposely refusing to apologize. He already met with the ownership over and over again. They damn near begged him to apologize. He will not apologize for it. And that's where you stand. If you're not going to apologize putting anti-Semitic stuff out, it is what it is, bro. 500,000.
I want to watch it. I definitely want to watch it. He also made a good point. He was like, in today's age, there's no reason why you can't find the information for yourself. So Like he was talking about pretty much just like the lineage and the history of shit. So it's like, okay, just look at the history. But I mean, the conversation is great because a lot of people are talking about it now. Like, oh, is he anti-Semite? Is he not anti-Semite about him or Kanye? But it's like, okay, now we're actually looking into the history, trying to figure out what happened. So I think it's good.
You think his apology was written by
He didn't
a PR
apologize.
Team? He did.
He wrote an apology
on his IG.
Read that shit, and then we'll keep moving.
All right. While doing research on Yahweh, I posted or no.
No, you said it right.
I hate when niggas get caught up and then they break this whole like apology and then they have to explain it. Like, so the other day I recently put nigga, we know, bro. Get right to it.
Yeah. While doing research on Yahweh, I posted a documentary that contained some false anti-Semitic statements, narratives, and languages that were untrue and offensive to the Jewish race slash religion. And I take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. I am grateful to have a big platform to share knowledge, and I want to move forward by having an open dialogue to learn more and grow from this. To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected from my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize. I initially reacted out of emotion to being unjustly labeled anti-Semitic. Instead of focusing on the healing process of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were hurt from the hateful remarks made in the documentary, I want to clarify any confusion on where I stand fighting against anti-Semitism. By apologizing for posting the documentary without context and factual explanation outlining the specific beliefs in the documentary I agreed with and disagreed with. I had no intention to disrespect any Jewish cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I am learning from this unfortunate event and hope we can all find an understanding between us all. This is the last part. I am no different than any other human being. I am a seeker of truth and knowledge, and I know who I am. I feel like that could have been him.
Nigga said, I know who I am. I'm sorry about all that shit from last week where I fucking argued for like 2 whole interviews talking shit back the whole time. Now 5 days later, I know who I am. You do now. Bro, hopefully that learning is paying off.
Bro, it's got to be frustrating because especially if in your head you think you're right and they want you to apologize for something that you don't feel like you need to apologize for.
Yeah, it's like a 10-year-old type of syndrome.
But I
remember high school.
Well, documentaries, they kind of like shift your brain. It's like
if you're stupid.
No. There's documentaries like I bet you've watched a documentary and you're like, damn, these were the exact
I analyze
facts,
everything and make my own conclusions.
But that it's like after watching that, it's like, yeah, he probably analyzed it, he looked at it, and that's why when the guy's coming after him, he's like, bro, I'm gonna stand my ground. But the second time it happened, I bet people were in his ear. But
here's the thing: if that were the case, then when they say you're anti-Semitic, he'd be like, "What in there was anti-Semitic? I don't believe that was where was the anti-Semitic part?" But fam, you know what they was saying. You know the parts that's going to be offending people, and that's why the next time I don't agree with everything on it. I know there's parts that aren't completely factual, but I'm a seeker of truth. Don't say you're a seeker of truth, and then you're also saying I know some of it's not factual. But like, bro, the way he broke it down there, good. There you go.
For athletes, would they get in trouble if every time they ask them like a political question or a question about not the game, and they're like, I don't know, I'm stupid, I don't know. If they keep saying that,
I think that would be the move for Kyrie. Needs to start doing that. But he would never say he's stupid. He is the almighty righteous truth seeker.
Bro, if I was an athlete and they keep asking me about my personal life and all that type of shit.
But you got to post about it for them to ask. They don't ask Kawhi shit. They don't have shit to ask Kawhi. Steph, every Steph Curry interview, basketball. Draymond, basketball. Because there's nothing else to pry at. What are you going to... LeBron, basketball. What do you think about Kareem? Basketball. There's nothing else to pry at.
Unless he makes comments about the cop shooting the girl.
Exactly. When you post about something socially, which he also had to walk back because then he reanalyzed it and heard from, oh, shit, I'm tripping. It's just a different story. When you put something out there, you understand you get interviewed every single night, and these people have a job to ask you questions. Who the fuck isn't going to ask about the shit you just posted that just upset the whole world? Part of the world.
It's like, I bet, Kyrie doesn't have that big of a following, so it's not his Twitter, and it's like...
Kyrie got a big following.
I think like 20 million.
On Twitter?
Or one of them.
Probably
at least
combined.
Combined, yeah, one of them.
Combined, he's up there. Regardless, I mean, Kyrie's huge. He got a whole fucking sneaker. Like he has the biggest best-selling shoe Nike aside from LeBron.
Actually, that shit, bro. That sucks to be in. Well, it's a gift and a curse being in the spotlight, bro. Because it's like you can't even. Post
you act like you
shit.
got caught cheating, bro.
No,
if you got
I
caught
know.
cheating, I'd be like, that sucks. You're under the microscope. But you posted it.
You did call hate speech earlier. That was the thing. It's like he didn't say any type of hate speech himself.
You
it
promoted
was him
hate
posting.
speech.
Yeah, well, it was.
I want to watch the documentary. That's why I'm kind of quiet. I just want to see it. I want to see what they're talking about. I want to see if there's any anti-Semitism, what the falsehoods are, and then I really want to not come back to the conversation.
The Holocaust shit, that's a little wild. The Holocaust shit, that one's a little wild.
I'm down to watch it. I'm down to watch. We should have a little watching party.
I want to see it. I want to see what they're talking about.
Bro,
I just don't like the fact that you can't you can't say anything about a certain group of people, and then when you do, you get fucking canceled. Your whole life gets thrown away, and then we're like, hey, he did say it, and it's like, bro, are we not looking at you can't criticize this person? That shows you who has the power. Like,
yeah, you can't even say nigga anymore, bro. What a shame. You can't criticize black people. Can't say racist stuff either, bro.
No, you can say nigga. You can say nigger, shoot up your brother, but if you say if you say anything about a Jew, you're done, bro.
Robert Sarver?
You're done. I don't know who that is.
Oh, the billionaire who had to sell his team because he said nigga, and he got just lost an entire franchise that he owned. I guess you can't say whatever you want.
I'm talking about the. Oh yeah, you're talking about the.
That's
NBA
literally an NBA owner, Donald Sterling too.
Though.
The sentiment is that doesn't make sense, bro. You just said you can say nigger, you can say whatever, and I'm giving you two examples of guys who just lost multi-million-dollar corporations, forced to sell by the league, pushed out. It is what it is, bro. If you disrespect black people, disrespect Jews, disrespect trans, like that shit is just kind of universal now. But people like to see a deeper meaning in it, even though in that sense,
yo, that dude said the N-word, sold his team, and made multi-millions. Bro, that's wild.
You got to sell the team versus we're gonna cut your bank account. Like there's different repercussions for shit. Like
there's different Kyrie's bank account cut. All right. We got anything next?
Is there one more thing?
When we're taking $500,000, we're gonna force you to donate. Yeah, that's a bank account cut.
We could.
I don't know. Do we have facts that they forced him to donate it?
I thought
we don't have facts.
I thought he tried to donate it and then they rejected him. I thought they were like. I thought that was the story.
Because you can't actually be forced to donate it, because that would be a fine.
We do have the Josh Primo, the 19-year-old, the player who got drafted by the Spurs. And now he's being accused of sexual assault for this lady. Or not sexual assault, but he exposed himself 9 times, supposedly, while they were in therapy.
9 times?
Yeah. So I'll read the story. You guys ready? All right, so Josh Primo, this is the headline. Psychologist, 40-year-old, sues Josh Primo, 19-year-old, over claims he exposed himself 9 times, but his lawyer...
To a psychologist?
Yeah.
Not even like a masseuse.
Deshaun Watson number 2.
Bro.
Yeah.
Psychologist?
Oh, I'll tell you about
She's trying to get his mind right. He keep whipping his dick out. Isn't that a client privilege, bro? I showed you my deepest secrets. Maybe he's insecure about having a little wiener, and he kept showing it to her like, do you think it's big? It's just like, I can't even hoop the same anymore.
Over claims he exposed himself 9 times, but his lawyer says it was strictly a wardrobe malfunction resulting from laying down on the couch in basketball shorts.
With no underwear
And guess
9 times.
Guess?
Yeah, it kept slipping out. He got a long old Johnson on him.
Guess who the psychologist hired as their lawyer?
Who?
The same lawyer
Johnny Depp.
that accused that was the ladies that had the lawyer from the Deshaun Watson case. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
well, I think the lawyer fucked it up. I don't think the lawyer should comment something like that, because that makes it sound like he for sure was whipping his shit out. It was a wardrobe malfunction. How about you just say the claims are false and we'll prove it? That would have us sitting here like, maybe he didn't do it. Maybe it's false. Maybe she's just looking for a bag. But you saying it was accident.
Hold up. But
that's how many times 50 Cent got shot.
If she's sitting on the side, if she's sitting towards his legs when they're on the couch, and she's sitting over there and I'm sitting over here, and I'm not wearing underwear and my shorts, she's kind of just looking down there. Whose fault is it?
So you saying he just be going commando?
Yeah.
And that's just his style, and he just be lifting his leg up 9 times.
I know you go shoot us a bad commando. I know you go be like, no, that happens, bro. You lay a certain way, boom.
Yeah. Hey, I'm rocking with the bro.
Bro, he's 19 years old. She's 40 years old.
Yeah, who got a psychologist at 19? Sucks.
I think you needed one.
My boy, maybe, but I ain't had the bread for that shit. But I get his son now.
Yeah, bro, 19-year-old to 40-year-old. You really think
Bro,
that he's
she was
trying to
asking.
show his shit to her? He's about to go into the NBA, get bags, fucking generational wealth. You think he's gonna risk it 9 times for this one bitch?
She must have been bad. MILF?
Nah.
Look at her. No, I'm just playing.
See, but his lawyer fucks it up for me. Because I could look at that and be like, man, I'm going to wait till the facts come out. I don't know about that. But him saying it was a malfunction.
Let me read the story.
No.
Let me read the story.
Now, hold off.
Please.
Wait a second.
All right. Psychologist, 40 years old, sues the NBA Spurs and ex-team guard Josh Primo, 19-year-old exposed. Okay, this is bullshit.
She sued the Spurs because she said this little rookie deal ain't going to cut it, my nigga. Get the whole team involved.
In an act of betrayal against her young client, Dr. Cowthen, who is 40 years old, falsely claims Josh Primo exposed himself to her during the course.
Is this what the lawyer's saying?
Dom is live.
Oh.
Exposed himself to her during the course of her numerous therapy sessions. Briggs said Dr. Cowthen's allegations are either completely fabrication or a gross embellishment or an utter fantasy.
Fantasy is wild.
She is much older than Mr. Primo, with
come
many
on.
years of experience as a sports psychologist. Briggs continued.
Oh, sports psychologist. That makes sense.
It is baffling why she did not bother to tell her patient that his private parts were visible underneath his shorts. He is in the process of seeking treatment to deal with the trauma inflicted on him by Cowthen's misleading allegations. In addition to the previous trauma he suffered as a child, he looks forward to clearing his name and to moving forward with his NBA career. Why didn't she say nothing? I'm telling you, maybe she enjoyed it.
No, she had to enjoy it.
Bro, 19-year-old penis?
9 times. It's a black dude, white lady. Come on, we know that history.
Oh.
We know that history. The girl who called wolf, who cried nigger, you know what I mean? Come on,
now
man.
we talking.
Come on,
now
man.
we talking. Is
Come
that what
on,
we
man.
got here?
Bro.
That's really what I'm taking from it, because I don't think Josh Primo is whipping his dick up. Just middle of sports psychology talk. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
What if
It's
the
like-
talk got juicy, though?
Your talk can't be juicy if you're talking about your childhood. Then you're a pedophile. Think about it. He's like, oh, my mom, she used to do this to me when I was young. Yeah, but she used to grab it like this. And it's like, bro, you ain't doing that in the middle of the talk. Come on, man. I don't believe that.
I also wear underwear and compression shorts.
Bro, but Commando,
Got 'em
have
on
you
now.
ever felt Commando?
At
It's
night,
beautiful.
I go to bed commando.
But that's the only way your dick comes out 9 times and
Yeah.
you're in a public place is if you're commando.
But even then, bro,
but
like-
the first time you see my dick, half my dick, but hey, I see your little Peter. Like, put that away. Like, okay, cool. You know,
Bro, but
my
honestly-
fault.
Or
I'm
it's like-
commando.
But how does that happen, though? Think about it. Like, with shorts on, them bitches are laying on your legs. Even if they ride up, they're not being lifted open like this. Like, you had to have had that bitches just chilling like this. Yeah, what you say?
Maybe he's an old head. He probably rocking jean shorts and shit.
Oh, he had them booty shorts
Davey
on.
Dukes, a little
Now we
shoes.
talking. It might have been the booty shorts. You got a pair like that. Low key, that's happened.
Nah.
I didn't tell you nothing.
Mine is kind of low. I don't like wearing them, though.
No,
Okay.
so that's what for me. I got my shit low, but my shit still be hopping out down low.
But jean shorts nowadays can't do that.
No.
Not a style.
Yo, that's the crazy part. It's like, you know, when somebody exposes themselves to you.
I wrap my
like,
shit
if
around
it's a
my leg.
friend, if it's like a friend, you dikembe. What's it called? Somebody makes a reaction. If you see genitalia, somebody's like, they either enjoyed it and keep looking, or they're gonna look away.
Yeah, I once saw a little film like that. She started, getting into it.
But yeah,
And she was
9
white
times?
and blonde.
See, there we go. Ding, ding,
I'm
ding.
just saying, bro.
Come
I'm
on,
just
man.
saying.
He's trying to shoot some MILF porn,
That's all the
bro.
criteria right there.
Bro,
Shuckaroonies.
Does she have a husband?
She probably does.
She does now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bro, I like how they wrote that part. He's like, now he's suffering the trauma of your allegations,
Yeah.
Double trauma.
including his childhood.
Double
That's
trauma.
like, damn, bro, that shit's crazy, bro. He lost his deal.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Why would they want to figure out what happened first? But then
It's just not a good look. And she's suing the Spurs, so it's like, yeah, we might as well just release him. So
Popovich is like, fuck it. No, it's not even his call,
I'm
but
out.
still, get him off the team.
That sucks,
poor
bro.
guy.
19 years old, you're about to make
You're a
generational
rookie,
wealth for
yeah.
your kids and all that, and it could not be happening.
Believe women, Sakib.
I believe some
Especially
women.
believe white women.
No,
Isn't
I
that the
believe
phrase?
some women. I don't believe
You don't believe Meg?
See, sometimes though, I be like, because again, I'm not in the position that, bro. Oh, Meg, I don't believe liars, and we're not going to assume her gender. Show her some respect.
Hey man, but black women don't lie. Very honest.
Do black men?
No.
Oh,
they don't cheat.
I was gonna say you don't know their gender. Okay, well, fuck it. The point is, bro, believe women. Bro did it. Bro did that shit. He was whipping. Okay, all right. Sometimes I'll feel a little bad for the dude, and I get it. I'm not in the position he's in. But I just feel like if I went to any psychologist, like, there's just no way they're going to be like, he whipped his dick out 9 times. Like, it's just not going to happen. It ain't going to be my lawyer's like, he had basketball shorts on that day. I just don't see it happening to me. I feel like I'm not going to lose no deals over it neither. I'd be like, nah, it just, there's significant proof it didn't happen.
What if it wasn't even, like, whipped out and he was just, like, bricked up?
See, even
and it's
then,
like
that's
he's
bad.
just not wearing any underwear, no compressions, and it's just like...
Yeah, he's an interesting dude, bro.
You got to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, hey, you're kind of making me feel
Bro, but,
uncomfortable.
like,
Were there any warnings about this shit? And then, okay, let's say case happens, right? Dude, let's say it comes out. Case happens, trial happens, whatever. She ends up lying about the whole shit, right? He's not going to get his job back. The Spurs aren't going to pick him up. Another team's not going to pick him up. And then
I feel like in a couple years he'd probably be able to play again.
Hell no.
100%. You had this case.
You're gonna
beat
take
the case.
Okay, go ahead.
You beat the case, right? Now you're still a star athlete. You were gonna get drafted in the first round. You don't think you could go to the G League and then come back?
As an organization, do you think I'm taking that guy or the new college student that's coming up with no issues?
I'm saying a couple years after, you could re-enlist for the draft.
Mm-hmm.
No, you already got drafted.
Oh.
So I mean, go through what, G League?
Wait, did he get dropped from the Spurs?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's
an
ex-NBA player. They got rid of him. They're not even figuring out the case. So it's like,
but that means they probably got some Carfax.
We got to see. But if they don't, let's say it comes out she lying, nothing's gonna happen to her.
Yeah, that would be sad.
That's
That'd
fucked up.
Sad.
Like nothing's gonna happen to her. We're just gonna breeze over it, and he has his whole life ruined.
Yeah, that is true.
Now, if it comes out it's true, it's like, all right, bro, you can't.
Okay,
it's
probably true.
Let's say he's also 19,
right. Like,
why would the Spurs be like, fuck him?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it probably is.
Let's say he's 19. He is 19, right?
And but let's say it as well.
Yeah. He's young, so maybe she has said something to him about it. And he's just like,
she won't me. She won't me.
Yeah, it's like,
I assume she said something about it to the Spurs or something since she's suing them. Like, hopefully she tried to report it, and then it fell on deaf ears. But either way, I like the guy. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for everyone involved, and I just want to see everyone win at the end of the day.
Yeah, man.
And be
exposed. Except for the Spurs. The Spurs ain't winning shit this year or the next year or the year after that.
Even Pop said it. I forgot specifically what he said, but
that
he was like, yeah, we're not going to the championship pretty much. Like,
he's wild for saying that.
But you're not going to sue him as like your front office guy. Like,
right.
You know he's telling the truth.
Fuck him.
Right.
Pregnant woman allegedly kills boyfriend in argument over who would get to use the microwave to reheat food.
And on that note, it's been a great podcast. Fuck it, man.
I mean,
That's
it's not really
no, we're good. I just wanted to say.
Yeah, that was just good. I fuck with it, man. It's been a great time, man. We appreciate everyone viewing this, man. We appreciate our number one big dog. You know who you are, man. You know what it is.
Yeah.
I want to say Fritzy, but I saw you recently changed your name, so
XYZ
question mark. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I like what you're doing, my guy. I like what you're doing, bro. We gonna keep producing the content. We produce that shit for you. You are the reason why we did the On the Road podcast, bro. We couldn't starve y'all for a week, man. You know what time it is, bro. Much love to y'all for real. We've had a great time doing this, man. We got a lot more on the way.
Ooh.
And we out this bitch.
Yo,
21. Can you do something for me? Make a ton of, make a rule on my tummy. Sit on my lap, make a clap for me, dummy.
My booty gets super fucking runny.